What is up, YouTube? Dark God back again. Today's September 30th. For me, this is like being a kid again. It's Christmas. It's the day before the October Horror Movie Challenge starts. And tonight, I will start actually watching my films for the 100 films for the month of October. It actually starts at dusk on September 30th. So tonight, probably about 12 hours from now or so. Anyway, before I get into those videos though, I figured I'd have one last video to make opening up my horror blocks, my horror packs, and some movies I picked up actually from Dollar Tree, which is a dollar store in the area. Anyway, every Tuesday it seems like Dollar Tree's been dropping movies there, and you might find like, you know, a gem here and there that is something decent. Now they're throwing out a bunch of horror films, and you're getting a lot of stuff that you find on Prime or not even like Shudder films. It's mostly like the Prime cheap ones that you find. There are a couple films in there though that are decent films that I'm actually a fan of. So I picked up about 10 movies. Cost me obviously $10, dollar store obviously. First film, Beyond the Gate. This was a cool little film that was like, it reminded me of the video game, the video board game Nightmare back in the day, where these kids, not kids or adults now, finishing this game out and everything. And it stars Barbara Crampton, and it's a decent film. It's a throwback to the 80s with VCR and VHS technology and everything. Another film was this is like something you find on Sci-Fi, but I just seen a lot of people like link into it and talking about how bad it was. For $1, I mean, I'm not gonna hate it, but it's Trailer Park Shark. Starring Tara Reid and Thomas Ian Nicholas. Obviously getting the band back together for American Pie. I'm sure there's at least one joke in there referencing American Pie. I got a floater disc here, but this is Doctor Who: The Return of Mysterio. I mean, I collect Doctor Who. You can't see back here. Right about here, I have a bunch of Doctor Who DVDs. So for $1, I'm just going to get it, just to throw it in the pile, even if I don't watch it. I've seen it when it originally aired, so... this is one of those films I've always seen on Amazon Prime, and I just never got the chance to watch it, and it looks terrible. I mean, I'm sure it is going to be bad, but Clown Town, I'm scared of clowns ever since I saw Poltergeist, so, you know, I figured, what the hell, $1, you know, if it's that bad, I'll just use it to prop up some other DVD or prop behind me. This was just something, I don't know, I grabbed the back looked cool, but House of Salem, never even heard of this. Again, you got a bunch of people on here wearing clown masks, and you got some stuff. I honestly don't even know anybody that stars in this movie, so I'm not expecting anything from that. So anything better than anything is good, I guess. Another film, I remember hearing about this, and I never got a chance to watch it. And from all the reviews I saw, everybody really dug it. That's Storage 24. And monster movie, I guess, you know, something in one of the containers or something. But I remember it came out probably, I want to say 5-6 years ago, I think. And I remember a lot of people talking about it, that it was a low-budget gem, that a lot of people said it was better than it had any right being. I obviously do not think that this is a direct sequel, but I love the try. But Krampus 2, yes, Krampus 2. I get this mostly because in December I'm going to try to do the 25 days of Christmas horror again, and that's an easy watch. I mean, even if it's a terrible movie. Now, for this, I'm a sucker for animal attacks movies. Like, my favorite movie of all time is Jaws, and I think that kind of leads into it. But I'm really a sucker for animal attack movies that feature alligators and crocodiles. So I got Freshwater, which is ravaging crocodile. I wonder if it's that big as pictured. I wonder if that's to scale. This is a movie I love. I actually own it on Blu-ray, but it was $1, and I figured I'd pick it up just to have another copy of it, just in case. This is another movie that was like a low-budget movie that it kind of flew under the radar. It's a good Halloween movie, though. It's just something you should watch on Halloween. That's Murder Party. Just awesome, funny movie. Great with the gore and everything, and the comedy is timed very well. And another movie that, I mean, obviously I think they're just using the marketing here, but it does have some good people, and Bruce Dern's in it, and Bruce Dern's in it. Two Blocks Murders 2. Obviously, I love the original Tobe Hooper one. The remake wasn't horrible. I don't think it was anything really earth-shattering either. I mean, it's not close to the original, but that's just something. Listen, I'm trying to watch 100 horror movies in October. I'm actually going to try to go past that this month because I have a lot of free time. So that's just something I could pop in and probably kill 90 minutes and knock a movie out, and hopefully something's good in it. So now I got 2 horror packs. One's August and one is September. I don't know which one's which because I mixed the boxes up. So this is the horror pack opening of a month that I do not know. I should have the special in here where it's the 50th release, where I believe it's an autographed copy of a movie. That's the August one. I know that. It should be one of these two though, hopefully. So first one. Well, I guess you're going through the whole series because now here's the Conjuring Annabelle. If the past couple ones I've gotten, I got Insidious 1, Insidious 2. I think I got the Conjuring 1 in one of them. So, I mean, it seems like they're just hitting all these films, which is cool. I mean, it's a cool series. I like it. The Annabelle movie, I remember having a couple cool scenes and everything. I actually like the one after, the Annabelle Creations. That one's okay, though, but it's not as good as the originals. Not the originals, the other ones. Next film, I guess we're sticking with the sci-fi movies here, but we got Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark. I'm a sucker for these. I believe this is an Asylum film. I don't know. Asylum does all those types of movies. I mean, they struck it big with Sharknado, but I'm pretty sure they did that too. If not, it's in the same vein as their types of movies. So, but I don't mind those movies, and you usually get like a nice 90s cameo. You know, somebody that was famous in the 90s, like, hey, here's Coolio, or here's the third kid from Step by Step. I don't know if there's a third kid. Next, we got Betsy, hard pack limited edition Blu-ray. Okay, this is the so this must be September's because this isn't the special one. But this is it looks Midwest Horror Fest 2018 Best Director, Betsy. I never even heard of this, but the hard pack films are hit and miss. It looks low budget and everything, but I mean, won some awards. It looks like in some of the lower hard film fests, but it's just something to check out. Like I said, trying to go through 100+ movies in the month of October. There's times where like I burn myself out. I don't know what to watch, and it's good that I'm getting all these cheap films where it's just like, if I don't know what to watch, hey, just grab one of them randomly, and hopefully you get something out of it, and if not, oh well. Next is Patient Zero. Never even heard of this, but in the year that we are going on, a pandemic movie, find the disease, find the cure. It's a little close to home this year, so I'm guessing that's September's, because like I said, I don't see the special, unless I don't get it or something. I don't know if there was like requirements to get it. I don't know if you had to, be a member for a year or anything, or if you had to have all of, I don't know. So, next one, I'm guessing this is August. First we got Lords of Chaos, based on Truth and Lies. Never even heard of this. Looks like it's starring Adam McCulkin. Rory Culkin, yep. That's Macaulay Culkin's little brother. I never even heard of this. Actually, I think I did. I think I remember this coming out. But Lords of Chaos, like I said, the hard packs, you get a lot of films that you never even planned on buying, so you might watch one and something might be good about it. Rites of Passage, directed by the writers of Varsity Blues, co-writer Patriot Games and Point Break. Rites of Passage doesn't even look like a horror film. It just looks like I don't know. Looks like people trying to survive somebody attacking them, which I guess would be a horror film. Next is Agoraphobia. That's the hard pack limited edition. Oh, this is the autograph one. There you go. Autographed by Tony Todd. Oh, I'm sorry, not autographed by Tony Todd. Director signature. That's the 50th. So this was definitely the August pack. I'm a fan of Tony Todd, so obviously I'll check this out. Agoraphobia. There was a good movie done in the 90s with an agoraphobic, I can't remember her name, Sigourney Weaver, and Harry Connick Jr. was a serial killer or something that got out, and the woman was agoraphobic, and the cops went to help her. I remember that was very gory for like a kind of like a mainstream thriller movie. Like I remember the slashing kills, a lot of blood on the walls and stuff. It was pretty good. And then the last film for August is, I said I like animal attack movies, The Shallows. I remember this coming out, and it was decent. The thing with shark movies, every single shark movie gets compared to Jaws, and it's not fair because nothing obviously is going to come close to Jaws, and I don't think The Shallows does either. It was a cool story. There were a couple times where it was a little crazy with like, you had to have a high suspension of disbelief to let it marinate and everything and let it work, but it wasn't a bad film. All in all, I mean, like I said, a hard pack I usually just get hoping I get one or two good films in there. That one's a little weak. I mean, I do get the autograph from the director of Agoraphobia, so that's kind of cool. But other than that, I mean, a little lacking in both of them, but it is what it is. So anyway, tomorrow I'll start the videos of what I watched the day before. I'll probably drop either later tonight, like after midnight, or early tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to get more than 100. I'm going to hit 100. I hit it every year. I think last time I didn't hit 100, I think it was 2008. So I should be good with the 100. I also do this with Hooptober, which is on Letterboxd. That's a little different the way they do it. That is only 33 films. You get one for each day, and there's 2 bonus films. But there's like a lot of like qualifications your list has to hit. Like it's got to be six decades, 8 countries or something. There's just a bunch of stuff. One Toby Hooper film because it's named Hooptober every year, and then they pick a couple extra films out that just hit certain categories. But anyway, I hope you stick around for all 31 days. I hope you like what I review, what I watch. I mean, if you see something you want me to check something out, leave a comment and I will. I mean, I love horror, so I'll watch anything, even most of this junky pile sitting next to the camera. So until then,